Hey, I'm Ernst Loosen of the Dr. Loosen estate, and we're here in our barrel cellar where we produce all our dry Rieslings. There was always a tradition to produce dry Rieslings. Especially my dad told me always that his father and his grandfather produced until 1953 only dry Rieslings. There was always a tradition for fruity style Rieslings, but we shouldn't be aware dry Rieslings have been always here in the Mosel. I did remember this old story of my dad and started to produce, when I took over, to produce dry Rieslings again. And we produce from all our 6 Grand Cru vineyards, we produce 1 dry Riesling from this Grand Cru vineyard, as we know it from Burgundy. We call these dry Rieslings in Germany Grosses Gewächs, like direct translation would be great growth. And we have on the bottle a GG, which shows you that this wine is from a Grand Cru vineyard, in this case Ernst Loosen, and is a dry Riesling. As I said, all the wines are fermented on natural yeast in these old Fuder barrels, as we see them here, and stay minimum 12 months on the full yeast before we bottle it. And what we see, this long barrel aging and the long yeast contact gives the wines a wonderful complexity. The micro-oxidation through the staves and the long yeast contact integrates the acidity beautifully into the complexity of the wine. That makes the wines very elegant, with a long finish. And I would say these wines, these dry Rieslings, from these Grand Cru vineyards, in this case, in all these cases from over 100-year-old vineyards, makes dry wines, which are as great as wonderful dry white burgundies.